Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to pop in here from Retreat. I know we had talked at Retreat about doing a monthly Zoom, but I wanted to pop on here real quick and talk about some things that have kind of bubbled up, if you will, over the last couple of days in my mind. And I just want to lay them all out here so you guys can be prepared. Little disclaimer before we start, do not put yourself in comparison mode. I may throw some numbers at you, and I don't want you to say, well, I'm not doing that, but I'm doing this. This situations and some of the examples that I may use will apply to you regardless of where you are, whether you're an executive director, an FIBC, a national, or wherever, especially when it comes to talking about frontline volume numbers. So whether you're just a new health coach or even a senior coach. So anyway, I want to get that out the way, but I want to talk about, we talked last month at the, at the retreat about abundance. We talked about, and I used the example of hitting executive director by the 30th of the month, or of course, last month was February, had 28 days. So hitting ED by the 28th, and then the following month, I said, try and do a little bit better this month than you did last month and hit ED by the 5 days to 8 days earlier. So the 20th, we'll just say the 20th of March. And that's great. For those who are doing that, that's great. There was a lot of wins last month for a lot of people. One thing I want to throw caution at, and I know we talked about this very briefly, so listen up and listen closely. This piece of paper right here, your map, okay? Your Optavia map. Your map is your guide to your success. If you've got a goal and you've set it, and if you put your goals on this map, you've got to figure out how to get to it using your map. And I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I resisted this thing when I first started. Here again, I've only been coaching, helping Julie coach since August or late July, but July, August, September, and October, and maybe halfway through November, I didn't firmly believe in this map. And I was introduced to somebody at convention. I'm not going to say any names, but a couple of people know who she is. But she made the comment to me while we're eating dinner, and it was a very blunt comment, and I appreciate her honesty. She said, those who don't follow the map and lead with the map and utilize the map daily, watch their business go down the toilet. That may not have been the exact word that she used, but that was kind of how she put the importance of the map in there. And here again, back then in July, I was a new coach. I didn't even know what a map was. I mean, I didn't know. But I started to look at it over the next several months. And, I kind of resisted, Carlene would say, hey, where's your map at? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I got it. And I pull it out and look at it, and I'm thinking, yep, it looks just like it did when I filled it out on the 1st, and today's the 30th. And you hear Brad and them talk about having a messy map. There was a reason for that. And I've really started to culminate this, and I've got to give this example. So this is where my disclaimer comes in place. So I will say, let's just say, and I'm going to throw some numbers out here. Let's say that this month we were planning, or last month we were planning on hitting somewhere around, and I want to use the figure 12,000 in frontline volume. Here again, got my map last month. Just like I told you guys at retreat, check your map. When somebody places an order, here again, we're early in the month, I cross it out with yellow. So I highlight it in yellow and I cross it out. So as they're placing orders, I strike them out. My coaches are over here. My top 10 coach list is over here. Guess what, guys? I got a new coach. She's in yellow. So that's what we do with that map. Checking it daily, checking it every other day. Here again, if you're just a senior coach, you may not need to check it daily, but check it every other day at minimum, just to see where you got, who's coming on next, who the next order is going to be. That way you know where you're at. Here's my example. Last month, I'm checking my map, going along, and everything is looking pretty good. And I get around to the 17th of the month. So I start looking at my map. Halfway through my map, I notice I don't have all yellow here down. I've got 4 or 5 orders that are missing, or they've been pushed, or they're not full premier orders. So I didn't yellow them because they're not full premier. I may have struck them out in red. That way I know they're not a full premier order of 356 or higher. So what I just came to realize was at the beginning of the month, first couple of days of February, my Connect was saying I'm going to hit 12, and I'm just using round numbers, 12,000 frontline volume. Well, now that I'm at the 17th, I'm looking at my Connect, and it says your frontline volume is 9,800. And I'm like, what? So I was like, all right, for me, here again, our leaders have established this Big Thinker Club line. We all need to get to 10,000, or regardless of where you're at right now, this applies to all of us. But if you're a senior coach and next month you're manager, you certainly don't want to drop down a rank. So for me, 10,000 is a scary number. What I did was get myself into action so that I could get my numbers up for the rest of the month. And we'll worry about March when we get to it. Right now, we're worrying about February last month. So we made a bunch of reach outs and offered some scholarships, and we got some folks signed up, and we got our frontline volume back up. Matter of fact, got to 13,000, or give it, I'm using round numbers. So all is great. Now that we're into March, I watched Doug's training video on the map. Our map last month is just like it was before. Only difference now is these are all frontline orders. They're all full orders. I'm now writing partial orders on the back. And over here, you're looking at page 2. I've got some new orders that are coming on. New coaches coming on. So keep digging in on that map. But Doug Wood's video last week, for those who were able to watch it, go back and watch it again, listen to it, think on it, develop on it, pray on it, and keep digging in on that map. I don't want somebody who's running, and the reason I gave this example, I don't want somebody who's running $7,500 in frontline volume this month to get comfortable and not look at your map. Because what may happen is you get to the 25th or the 26th of the month, you pull up your little Optavia Connect, and it goes, your projected frontline volume is now 5,900, and you go, what's going on? Happened to us last month. I had a new couple come on together. His brother passed away. They had to push their order. Life got in the way. It's okay. They've started now. All's good. But so that took away, $700 and some last month. A couple of clients pushed some orders for financial reasons or whatever. Had one that just fell off, got to restarted, so all's good. But life gets in the way. You got to remember you're dealing in a people business. So just because your map says that Joe Blow's got an order due to process on the 15th, you need to inspect your map to make sure, and inspect your Connect to make sure that order goes through. So you get what you expect. So I was expecting a low number last month. We jumped into action, and instead of getting disappointed and sucking back, we got mad. Got mad and brought on 5 clients. I got mad the first of the month and brought on a few more clients just because. Doug Wood's video put another fire in me. So now I'm raising the bar. Don't let the leaders in your organization tell you where to be at. Big Thinkers Club is a 10,000 line. They should have another line that says 20,000 frontline volume. Just because, in my mind, we're never satisfied. Don't ever be satisfied with where you're at in your business. Always look for more. Anyway, that's my encouragement, guys. Y'all have a good one. And if you got any comments on this, reach out to your mentorship team, talk to them about it. Don't come to me with these questions, but my encouragement is just really dig in, love that map, love on it every month, make it messy, make it look good, because that is the key to your future. Y'all have a good one. Take care.